Sam Martin has it teed up for the opening kickoff. We're underway here. He's not going to test the coverage this time. It'll come out to the 20. Wilson's heading on to the field. He'll be leading the Seahawks today.
Well, when you talk about Russell Wilson, when you can move like he can dodge anybody in open space, and he has an unbelievable throwing arm. You put those two things together, you don't worry about the fact that he's 5'11". The man can just flat get it done.
Wilson's lined up. 2 tight ends set. First down at the 20. Baldwin's there to catch the ball that had a lot of heat on it.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
They give it to him on the counter. He'll pick up 7 this time.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Seahawks take it from the 43. 2 hands on the football and has the catch.
Well, I think early in the game, anytime you cross the 50-yard line, it just gives you confidence that what you're doing is going to work today. Let's see if they can take advantage of that and take it on down into the end zone.
First down at the 45. Takes the hit, throws. We'll be keeping an eye on Jimmy Graham, Phil. A lot of people surprised to see the Saints trade him to Seattle in the offseason.
Yeah, it was all about the money. I mean, I know the New Orleans Saints, they knew he was a great player, but it's about money and saving cap space down there in New Orleans, and Seattle was all too happy to get him on their side.
Breaks away, and that's a gain of 9.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, if the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch you.
What a first series. Touchdown. Still 3.5 quarters of football to play, but that touchdown gives them the lead here early.
Yeah, I know. There's a long way to go. There's no doubt it. But you gotta like your situation in the field that your football team has, getting that score and being on top.
The Seahawks lined up now for the point after. Extra point was good. Wilson's going to watch his defense come out here in a moment. He was good for over 70 passing yards on that last touchdown drive. Steven Hauschka ready for the kickoff. Brings the play to an end. That return's good for about 19. The first overall selection in the 2009 draft by way of the University of Georgia quarterback Matthew Stafford.
Matt Stafford has shown many people that he has all the talent to get it done on the field, but what he's got to start doing now is leading the football team. You not only got to play well as a quarterback, but you got to lead the players and make them better too.
Stafford looking long. Golden Tate is getting better by the year in this league.
That's one good thing to have some attitude on the defensive side, but when you get attitude on the offensive side, that is a big plus, and that's Golden Tate. He is just one tough wide receiver.
Tate's got the catch and the first. That long gain sets them up here on this play. Intercepted.
Wagner is such an impressive athlete. We know he can tackle and stop the run game, but how about that in the pass game? Defending the pass and picking it off. Good job.
The Seahawks all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
The Seahawks have it at the 44. Gonna go draw.
When you're in a situation like this and it's third and real long, don't take a chance. Be careful and get off the field.
They bring in the extra tight end. 3rd and forever. Scans the field into the hands of Jimmy Graham.
Jim, I'll tell you, quarterbacks love it when the defense blitzes because all they have to do now is find one receiver, make an accurate throw. He did that time, and that's why he got a completion.
First down at the 24. The Seahawks get a first down.
Nice job by the QB. How about that? Under pressure, takes a big hit, still throws it down the football field and makes a completion. The big thing is he takes the hit, he gives with
Powers his way across. Touchdown. That touchdown has them sitting pretty as the first quarter winds to a close.
Wow, you know, something sitting pretty, something I've never done, but, you know, I do the best I can. That's all I can do, Jim. But, hey, the offense, the team, they're so sharp. What a job by them so far, and they got a nice lead here.
They're setting up the return. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Lions just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
One player to watch at linebacker today. He'll be in on mini tackle. Bennett gets to him. 3rd down. The Lions will look to get to the 37 to pick up a first down.
Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
And intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Seahawks take it from the 43. Now slashing to the right side, looking for room. They'll mark him at the 41. And a player to watch on this starting defensive unit is Ezekiel Ansah.
Yeah, they need some athletes on the defensive side for the Detroit Lions, and they got to find ways to get to the quarterback more. Ansah can help them get that done.
The Seahawks snap it at the 41. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there. The Seahawks still possess the football as we begin the second quarter. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. The Seahawks now move the chains. That's his first reception today. Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has the injury update.
Guys, I just spoke with a Lions official. Matthew Stafford's injury isn't a big concern at this point, so he's going to stay on the bench a bit longer just as a precautionary measure. But, guys, he should return. Back to you.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
The Seahawks take it from the 28. And he's forced to the ground.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
Wilson from the shotgun. It's Jermaine. No stopping him now. That's a touchdown. No signs of calling off the Dogs anytime soon as the lead just continues to grow.
Yes, they're so full of confidence. They know anything they try is probably going to work. The coaches are putting plays out there that gives their team a chance to make these explosive plays, and they're taking advantage of it.
The Lions are ready to receive the kick. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Seahawks defense, Phil, has been truly dominant here today.
Sometimes when you see a game like this, you go, oh, it might be boring. But this defense has been so dominating and so active in what they're trying to do. It's been fun to watch.
First down at the 21. And it's batted down. Second down coming up. Stafford from the gun. Got drilled as he throws it. Now looking at third down. Third down and 10. And that's going to be a 3 and out. Stafford's the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll head back to the field now after the injury timeout. Danielle Bellini is getting us the update on exactly what happened down there.
Yeah, Jim, it looks like an upper body injury. I think we're pretty sure of that. And as usual, we just hope it's not serious. We'll find out here soon.
Set up, return. Here he goes. And he's brought down right at the 43. That return's good for about 27.
The Seahawks love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Seahawks offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Loved what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up, and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see the speed of the football team and try to duplicate what they just did.
Second down after that pass play. It's caught by Baldwin. Touchdown. They're just running it up. This performance has been flawless, partner. It's been men against boys through the first quarter and a half.
You know, every once in a while you get a game like this. It only probably happens for teams once or twice a year where you can see somewhere in the second quarter that you are going to win the football game. Man, it lets you relax, it takes some pressure off, and it just makes for an awesome week ahead.
Stiff arms to stay on his feet. That return is good for about 27. The Lions offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time. Well, you want to put all the pressure on the quarterback to make really good throws down the field. Play tight man-to-man coverage. It takes perfect throws to get completions. Not there that time.
Taken down at the 27. Halftime, 2 minutes away. Welcome back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning. The Seahawks defense now is going to go nickel. Underneath and incomplete that time.
The Lions really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's third long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
He's going to challenge the punt coverage. Tackle made by Levy that time. That return's good for about 11. The Seahawks have had a great passing attack going today. Wilson's been airing it out and finding the end zone.
Yeah, he has been right on target, pinpoint with those passes, and he is the main reason they're winning this game here today.
The Seahawks will come to the line up big here in the first half. The score's 28-0. Playing press coverage to the outside. First down at the 30. Wilson's tackled down at the 31. Two tight ends on the field here. The Seahawks snap it at the 31. Should have had it.
It's really simple. Keep your eyes on the football. When they're not on it, that's when you drop it, and that's what happened that time.
3rd and 9 coming up after that last pass play failed to connect. Russell Wilson will take it from the gun. The Seahawks get a first down. 3rd catch today so far. The Seahawks are up right now, and credit goes to the quarterback here, partner. Wilson's had a very solid opening half.
He sure has, and people are getting open down the field, Jim, and he's right on target. He's feeling it. He is absolutely in the groove. Now, there's nothing like a big hit. When you get it and it connects, it gives your defense some emotion. Look at the guys, how they're jumping around. Hey, that gets everybody excited.
The Seahawks have it at the 44. Got hit on release.
Defense, play the situation. It's 3rd long. Don't let a receiver get behind you and make a catch to pick up the first down. Keep it in front of you, and then let them catch it and come up and make the tackle.
The Seahawks have it at the 44. Catch made by Graham. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. The Lions signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. The defense needed to slow this game down. That timeout might be very useful. Now they're ready to go. And the punt is kicked out of bounds. The Seahawks have displayed a phenomenal defense here today, and I think you would agree, Phil. That's the reason they're in position to win this game.
Yeah, the defense has been incredible. So aggressive, so full of emotion, running around. Every time you see a tackle, there's like 7 guys on the defensive side around the ball carrier. So that's awesome defense. That's why they're winning.
Intercepted. Mercifully, the first